Good morning, all. This is Dr. Praveen, Associate Professor in the School of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence, Star University. Now, today we will discussing the concept of looping statements in C language. Okay, last class we discussed about the conditional statements in C. Now, today we will start the control statements or looping statements in C language, right? Now, actually, these looping statements can be categorized two types. Why first? What is loop? Why we learn the loop concept? In looping, sometimes we have to execute same statements. For example, now you want to print your name 10 times, or you want to print 1 to 10. The sequence of statements are executed in a particular condition, until particular condition. So, should it create more than one variable? Suppose I want to print 1, comma, 2, comma, 3. How can I print 1, 2, 3 without looping? We don't know the loop. So how can you write the program? We declare 3 variables. Suppose A, we are assigned 1. Declare one more variable, B, assigned 2. Declare third variable, assigned 3. Every line ending with semicolon. So now the coming the point, we declare 3 variables for 3 integers like 1, 2, 3. Suppose now I want to print 1 to 10. How many variables are declared? So 10 variables are needed for printing 1 to 10. Okay, now only 10 variables. It's not a big task. Sometimes we have to print 1 to 100. How can we declare 100 variables? Is it possible to declare 100 variables? No, it is not possible. So the statement is same. What is the statement here? Statement is you print 1, you print 2, you print 3, you print 4. Only one statement you have. Only one statement you have. That statement is repeated until condition is met. So now the looping is sequence of statements are executed until some condition for termination of the loop are satisfied. So now the values are 1 to 10. So simple, you take the loop variable I less than equal to 10. I less than or equal to 10. So I less than or equal to 10 means here first initialize one variable, one value that is called 1 because already I value equal to 1. 1 less than or equal to 10, yes, you print 1. And I value is updated. I equal to 2, yes, condition is satisfied. You print it. This is the sequence of statements are executed until a particular condition is. If your condition is not true, then you exit from the loop. This is the loop definition. Okay, first, how many types of loops available for C language? Basically, these are can be categorized into types. One is called entry control. Another is called exit control. Entry control loop. Another one is the exit control loop. Entry control loops. We have 2 entry control loops. One is the while loop. Another one is the for. Exit control loop, we have only one loop that is called loop. Observe here. Now I will explain later each one. Now, in every loop, we have 2 parts are there. One is the body of the loop, other one is the control statement. Now the control statement first test certain condition. What is the condition we have? I less than or equal to 10. What is I value? Initial I value equal to 1. 1 less than or equal to 10? Yes. Then the body of the loop is executed. If I value is, for example, the condition is 0, we is 0. I less than or equal to 0. This condition is failed. If condition is failed, so there is no output. It means now the body of the loop is there. This is about the two parts in loop. One is the body of the loop, another one is the control statement. Now, types of loops, we have two types. One is entry control, all of you look here. Depending on the position of the control statement in the loop, a control structure may be classified as one is entry control loop, another one is the exit control loop. An entry control loop is a pre-tested loop. Exit control loop is the post-tested loop. Okay, pre-tested loop means first we check the condition. If that condition is satisfied, if that condition is satisfied, then observe here, then body of the loop is executed. If the condition is satisfied, body of the loop is executed. Otherwise, other statement block will be executed. See, entry control loop, first we check the condition is satisfied, then body of the loop is executed. And coming to exit control loop, first body of the loop is executed, next it will check the condition. The difference, you observe the difference. Now, this is the body of the loop. This is the condition. If it is satisfied, then this is executed in the entry control loop. Now, exit control loop, first this is executed and after we check the condition. That is the difference between entry control and exit control loop. Okay, now C language provides three types of looping statements operations. One is while loop, do while loop, for loop. While loop is the pre-tested loop. Pre-tested means first we check the condition. That condition is satisfied, then body of the loop is executed. Body of the loop is executed. Otherwise, right? There is no output statement. That's it. And do while is the post-tested. Post-tested means exit control. Okay, first body of the loop is executed, next we check the condition. For loop is also a pre-tested. For loop, first check the condition, the condition is satisfied, then body of the loop is executed. This is the basic concept of looping statements. Okay, now how many types of looping statements? The looping statements can be categorized into two types. One is entry control, another one is the exit control. In entry control loop, first to check the condition, then body of the loop is executed. That condition is satisfied. And exit control loop, first body of the loop is executed and next to check the condition. This is the looping statements in our C language. Okay, next we will go for the while. First loop is the while loop. I will explain while loop with the suitable examples. Now coming to while loop. What is while loop? Why we learn the while loop? Okay, in while loop, the condition is tested before any of the statements in the statement block. Okay, in examination pattern, all you are learning you follow the structure. Like first, you want to learn the definition of the concept. Second one is the syntax. Third one is the draw the flow chart. Fourth, take a proper example of the concept. And fifth, test cases, you take the any 2 or 3 test cases. And sixth one is the description of concept. In exams, you have to follow this structure. First, definition of the while. What is the definition? While is the pre-tested. While is the entry control. Right? If the condition is true, then the statements will be executed. Otherwise, the control will jump to the immediate statement outside the while. Okay, inside the when the condition is satisfied, inside the while loop is executed. What is executed? If the condition is not satisfied, the control is immediately jump from present statement to next outside of the while. This is the while loop. And this is the definition of the while. The next one is the syntax. Now, coming to syntax, you write the syntax for while condition, statement block, statement X. This is the outside statement. This is the inside statement. When inside statements are executed, this condition is satisfied, then this block will be executed. This condition is not satisfied, then control jump to this block outside the block. Okay, we take the one more syntax for while loop. First, you should write the initialization. Initialization and while test condition, open bracket, statement block, statement block, updation, it is important, close comma statement, other statement block. Other statement means other statements like this. Okay, initialization. What is the initialization? Now I want to print 1, 2, 3, star 10. Is 1, 2, 10. Now, what is the initialization? What is the first value we have? 1 is the first one. So, this is the initial value. And test the condition. Now, up to 10, we check, we print 1, we print 2, you print 3, star, you print less than or equal to that value is less than or equal to 10. So, now we should take the condition is I less than 10. Here, I less than or equal to 10. So, what is I value? 1. 1 less than or equal to 10? Yes, condition is satisfied. Condition is true. To return true. So, then immediately the controller jump into the body of the loop. In body of the loop, you print the I value. You print Y value. And updations either increment or decrement. Okay, it is incremented. So what is the immediate next value? The next value is 2. So is it incremented or decremented? The value will be incremented. So now previous initial value is 1. 1 plus plus. Here we take the I plus plus. I will show the program also. I plus plus. I plus plus means 1 plus plus. So already in discussed operators concept earlier, when the increment operator is there. So that is the post increment. So I value is increment by 1, I equal to 2, right? 2 less than or equal to 10. Yes, again condition is satisfied. Then statement block will be executed. That is you print that. Print 3, print 4, so on, into yeah. So this is the syntax for the while. And coming to third concept, flowchart. Okay, in flowchart, take the I value, say initial value. There here you write the star. Initial value I equal to 1, right? I less than or equal to 10. The condition is true. Then when the condition is true, you observe it. When the condition is true, then body of the statements will be executed. Here you take after body of the statement, here better you take the one more updation. That is I plus plus. I plus plus. Now I value is increment by 1, 2. 2 less than or equal to 10. Yes, condition is satisfied. Again, we print it to swan. I value is now 11. 11 less than or equal to 10. So condition is failed. Then we move to the other block. Other block is statement X block. It is not in our while block. So this is the syntax as well as flowchart for the Bible. And coming to next, fourth one is the example. We should go for the example. Now, example, if you look here, now this is a small example for the while loop. Main int I equal to 1, while I less than or equal to 10. So printf I plus and I plus plus. What is this example? Here, you observe here. Now, I value is 1. You write like this. I value I less than or equal to 10 and print of I value and I updation. You take the table like this. I value 1, first initial value 1. 1 less than or equal to 10. Yes, condition. Print of I plus plus. Now I value equal to 2. 2 less than or equal to 10. Yes, condition is satisfied. You print 2. Right? I value is updated. 3. 3 less than. Yes, you print 3. Now I value is updated. 4. Yes, 4 less than or equal to 10. Again, condition is satisfied. Once the condition is satisfied, then body of the loop is executed. Now, P of 5. P of 5 is printf of percentage D and 4. Now I value is updated. 5. A condition. To print 5, 6, 1. To print 10, now I value is 10. 10 less than or equal to 10. Right? Now, print of 10, I 10. Now I value 11. 11. 11 less than or equal to 10. Yes or no? Condition failure. Condition failure. What is it? House. I go. This is about the while. Okay. This is about the while. So now we are going to take one more example. That is sum of here you read the value, read the value. Now I want to take one more example for the while loop. See, this is a small example and go to the second example. Before this example, I want to execute some like take C++ where is the place C++ already. Right. I think it is usable. So C++. We take a small program. Write a program to find sum of n natural. Okay, now n natural numbers is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 10. Yes. Okay. So initial value is I, value equal to 1. Loop variable is first loop variable I that will assign it to 1 and test condition I less than or equal to 10 and updation is I plus plus. Now, this is the common documentation as main and open common statement. We declare the variables, commit the loop variable, and we find the sum of that variable n value, and sum is assigned in G. Now print enter size. That is the n value. Scanf. I think everyone knows the printf and scanf. That is the printf is the output function and scanf is the input function. Ampersand. Yeah. Ampersand. Now the values are what will be applied here. While I less than or equal to n. Here you print the sum equal to sum plus I. Sum equal to sum plus I. At I plus plus updation. Before this, initialized variable I equal 1 is assigned to I. Okay, this is the body of the loop. Sum equal to sum plus I plus plus. Okay, while is completed, then go to the out function printf. Sum equal to percentage T, comma, comma. Better you write like this. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus n percentage t equal to so here n comma what is the value sum? This is the sum of n natural numbers out of same and one. Right? Sum, yeah, sum n, that is nothing but a sum of n natural numbers. There is no errors, there is no ones. Start execution. This one. Okay, all of you look here, the size equal to now we are at size equal to 10 because already we take the size equal to 10. Now, see observing here, out is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on 10 equal to 55. This is the sum of n natural numbers using with the while loop. Stop sharing. Yeah, now you print the 1 to n, 1 to n. So next one is we have different programs are there already. We completed one or two programs and you find the sum and average of n natural numbers, similar to our previous program. And going to next one, we have some programs are there. All of you look here. Here, using with while loop, you have to find the sum and average numbers and find a factorial of given number and check whether the given number is prime or not, and the reverse of given number, sum of individual digits, and palindrome, Armstrong. These are all the very popular programs for all BTech as well as BCI and BS students. So now I want to explain one or two programs in this list. Stop here. Okay, the Dare C++. Dare C++, right. Now, Dare C++ is okay. Go to the new. And now I want to write the program here. Write a program. Check whether the given integer is or three digit. Three digit. Now, next class I will explain you have to find how Armstrong numbers. Actually, here I want to explain the three-digit number, but one-digit number, how can you calculate the square roots, powers of particular number? That is called three-digit number. How many digits are there? Three digits. So now the each digit power, okay? Right, cube roots is equal, sum of cube roots equivalent to given number, that is the abstract. So now two-digit number, how can you calculate it? Whether the two-digit number is Armstrong or not? So now number of digits are two. So square, each digit square equal to sum of squares of given number is equivalent to some given number, that is the Armstrong. Because actually in two-digit number there is no Armstrong number. And next one is the one-digit number. So now what are the one digit? 0 to 9, right? 1 to 9. 1 to 9 all are the Armstrong. Next class I will explain briefly with the program. So now coming to this program, write like this: hash include stdio.h main method. Always the program execution starts from the main method. int n value, you require the number n, and in Armstrong number or palindrome or sum of individual digits, first you need the remainder value. For example, 153 is the Armstrong number. Now, how can you calculate 153? How can you find out the 153 is Armstrong number? Sum of cube roots of a digits, that is called 3 cube, 5 cube, and 1 cube. How we extract each digit? So that is use the remainder. And now sum of, okay, fine, sum equal to 0. Okay, before you should take one more variable that is called a temporary variable. Right. Now, to read the variable printf and n value, enter n value, can have percentage d ampersand n, semicolon, ampersand n. Now here while n not equal to 0 or while n greater than 0 as it is. Now remainder equal to n mod 10. Okay, if you want to find the remainder, then you should find remainder equal to n mod 10. What is the n value? For example, 123. 123 mod 10 equal to what is the value we get? 123 mod 10, that value is 3. So the remainder is the 3. Now, sum equal to sum of cube root, sum equal to sum plus. Now the remainder, sum of cube root, 3-digit number, remainder into remainder to remainder. Or simply use the power function rem comma power of rem comma 2. That is also acceptable. And next one is you should go for n equal to n by 10. N equal to n by 10. Now, so now I will explain in program. Right now, printf. Yeah. Now if sum of cube roots equal to given sum, we get the sum value. Given number, how we get the given number? For example, n. So final n value equal to 0, n not equal to 0, up to n not equal to 0, this will be executed. If n equal to 0, then exit from this one. So that's why we should go take the one variable that is called temporary variable. N is assigned to this temporary variable. So now the comparison, temp is equivalent to sum. Then that number is printf given number. Is the given number is otherwise, suppose this is not equivalent, then the given number is not constant. Pending with semicolon. This is the problem. So this is the program. Now you come save and put this program. ARM use while. Reverse. Now program is small error here. Again, we compile and execute this program. If I want to share, stop share. Think it is visible. Enter n value. Now enter n value 123. Here enter 123. Now the given number 0 is not Armstrong number. Okay, sorry. Actually, here we should use the number that is called value. Small change in the program. Percentage D, comma. What is percentage D? Better you take that sum here also. Now, again, I compile and execute. Yeah, given number, we enter 123. The given number 36. Actually, why 36? 36 why? That is called sum. Okay, instead of sum, what is the variable required? If you put n, then that is 0. So in earlier we have taken one temporary variable. So here this is not correct. So here we take the n. Okay, the original value is reside in the temp. So you take the temp. You take the temp. Now again I compile the program. Put the sharing. Yeah, now I want to enter value is 123. Same value. Now what is 123? 123 is not Armstrong. Why? 123 sum of cube roots of given number. 3 cube. What is the 3 cube value? 27 plus 2 cube. 2 cube is 8 plus 1 cube. What is 1 cube? 1 cube is 27 plus 8 plus 1. Value will be written 36. Now 36 is equivalent to 123. No. Condition is failed. Condition is failed. So 123 is not a wrong number. Now I want to take one more time. This program for the second test case. Yeah. I think it is visible. Now I want to enter 370. Observe 370. 370 is also unstuck. 371 is also unstuck. The given number 370 is abstract. 0 cube, 7 cube plus 3 cube. So final value is abstract. No. This is the Armstrong number program. Now, this is about the while loop. Okay. Now you have many programs are there. You have to write sum of individual numbers and palindrome and prime number. All programs are related to sum of Armstrong number. Sum of numbers, which is sum of numbers, and this is the factorial of given number. Simple. If you know the sum of n number, then you can easily crack the factorial of given number. Just we have to change the operator and change the variable name. That's all. And reverse of the given number, reverse of the given number. So and palindrome is also if the number is equivalent to reverse of given number, then that number is the palindrome. These are all the programs for while loop, and this is the program for Armstrong number. And this is the program for the prime number. So in one class, I will explain every program. Yeah. The next one is the do while. I will explain in detail. The next one is the do while. We completed while loop. Now the second loop is the do while. Okay, do while loop is the exit control loop. Okay, why we called as exit control loop? So in while loop, first we check the condition. That condition is satisfied. If that condition is satisfied, then we are enter into the body of the loop. We will execute the statements. But coming to do while, first we check after executing the body of the loop, you check the condition. So that's why it is called the exit control loop. Okay, now coming to here, see, the do while loop is similar to while loop. The only difference is in do while loop, if the condition is tested at the end of the loop and terminated with a semicolon. Okay, and terminated with a semicolon. You have here while loop. After while loop, you should take a semicolon. A body of the loop gets executed at least once. Why at least once? You observe why at least once. See, next we discuss the do while syntax. Okay, now body of the loop is executed. You observe here, this is the body of the loop is executed. Here we should take the condition. Before check the condition, one time, minimum one time, this is executed. That's why the body of the loop gets executed at least one time, even if the condition is false. So the while loop continues to execute while condition is true. Okay, if this condition is not satisfied, then we are exit. The condition is true, condition is satisfied, like again, this body of the loop is executed. Do while loops are widely used. Main purpose to use the do while loop is the menu driven applications. Okay, how can you create the menu driven? You write like this to printf addition of pronoun addition, printf subtraction, printf one choice based one addition. Suppose you want to develop a arithmetic calculator. So one is plus, two is minus, three is multiplication, four is division, five is modulo division. So you enter choice one. That is called addition. So in this type of situation, we should go for the do while loop. And now definition is over. Coming to syntax, you observe the syntax. Do statements. What are the statements we have here? The statements are here. See, this is the first statement block. After statement block, we check the condition. If this statement block is true, right? This statement is executed after we check the condition. Suppose this condition is true, again the statement block will be executed. Suppose this statement is false, then we are exit from this line to we have a semicolon. If it is false, then move to the other statement block. You remember this point. Now sometimes we have to use that. Sometimes we have to use this. Okay. Now we take one more syntax for the do while. Actually, the syntax is first initialization, semicolon, to statement block. Close and updation is important. Updation while condition. While condition. See, initialization. This is the reverse of while. Initialization is same, right? And updation is also same. Statement block is also same, but while is written after body of the loop. This is the syntax for the do. Now coming to flowchart for this do while loop, first body of the loop is executed. Next, check the condition. If this condition is true, again body of the loop is executed. If the condition is false, then we are move to the other statements like statement while. So now what is the differences between while and do while? This is the important question for in BTech exams as well as BSc exams. They will ask one question like differences list out the differences between while and do while, or compare and contrast do while and do while. How can we write? So we need here do, sorry, to while and do while. The first one is this is the pre-tested. This is the post-tested. This is entry control loop. This is exit control loop. And here, first we check the condition. Condition is true, then body of the loop is executed. Here, body of the loop is executed first. Next, we check the condition. Here, if the condition is false, no statements will be executed. Right here, if the condition is failed, minimum one time the body of the loop is executed. If this condition is failed, but this will be executed one time. That is the major differences between while and do while. Right? Now coming to example of this, this one. All of you look here. Here we have a small example. Same thing is repeated. Printf 1 to n elements. Now I value equal to initialize 1, do, and now body of the loop is I value. You print I value, print I plus plus, and I less than or equal to 10. 1. You print 1. 1 plus plus. Now 2 less than or equal to 10. Yes, condition is satisfied. Condition is satisfied. Again we move. Print the value. Now next I value is 3. Now 3 less than or equal to 10. Yes, condition is satisfied. Again you print 3 and 4 and another one 5, so on 10. Now I value is 11. After 10 I value is 11. 11 less than or equal to 10. This condition is failed. When this condition is failed, then we exit from the loop. This is called the do while loop. Okay, now I want to execute one program using with the do while. So here you have one more program. Already you know this program in while loop and do while loop. You observe here. Now you check the differences for the while and do while. Now what is the answer for this one? Do while as well as while. What is I value? I value equal to 11. Now I value you print 11. Observe, you print 11. I plus plus. Now what is I value? 12. 12 less than or equal to 10. Say yes or no. Condition is failed. Your exit from this line. But what is the output? Output is already you print 11. Output it because here the condition is failed, then one time, minimum one time your body of the loop is executed. The same program is written in the your while loop. Okay, I value equal to 11. Now first check the condition. 11 less than or equal to 10. Now absolutely this condition is failed. Print I value. Now if this condition is failed, now we are not entering into this loop. We are exit from the loop. Other statement block will be executed. This is called the do while loop. Okay, we completed while as well as do while. Now I want to execute one program using with the do while. Take one new window, new source file. Now demonstrate or write a C program to check whether the given number is palindrome or not using do while. Using do while. That's it. Now always your first line is as include. is tdio dot h. tdio dot h. Now go to the main method. Now the program execution starts with main method. Yeah, now you declare the variables. Uh, After writing the program, we declare the variables. Enter integer. So we need one integer. So we declare the variable scanf percentage d comma. This is the variable name. Yeah. So we declare ampersand. Yeah. Now in palindrome, what do you mean with palindrome? Palindrome is the given number is equivalent to reverse of number. We get some value, would get some reverse number. The reverse number is equivalent to original number. So that is called. So now reverse number. How we get the reverse number? REV. First REV, initially we take the 0 here. And some variables are right here, temporary variable. And one more variable is next we will decide. Reminder is also important. Already we discussed in our previous program. So now I want to write to do while. Now reminder equal to n mod 10. N mod 10. Reverse equal to reverse into 10 plus reminder. I will explain. Now n equal to n by 10. N equal to n by 10. Now why n not equal to 0? If n equal to 0, then we are exit. If take condition, if REV equal to temp, better you take the one variable temp equal to n is assigned to temp, n is assigned to temp. Now reverse equal to 10, print the given integer is valid. What is the integer here? That is 10. Otherwise, print a given integer percentage is not a number, comma 10. Which is the program. Now you compile and execute this program. Parallel to while we are using do while. Now execution, we go for the execution. Now we are enter the integer. What is the integer we will enter? Now I want to enter 133. 133. Now is it palindrome or not? No. Why? 133 reverse number is 331. 331. 331 is not equal to 133. So now we go for another test case. Go for the second test case. See, compile and run. Okay. Yeah. So the value is 121. 121, is it palindrome or not? 100% it is a palindrome. So the given integer 121 is the and run. Okay, now this is about the do while loop with the example. Now we have many programs are there. Same programs, you are implementing the same programs using with the do while. And the very important loop is the for loop. So here, the very important loop is here for loop. Right. What is for loop? Now coming to first class we discussed, for loop is the entry control loop. We have two types of loops are there. One is entry control, another one is the exit control. Entry control loops are, one is while, another one is for. So while and do while loops, for loop is used to repeat a task until a particular condition is true. While is also same, but while initialization is written on place, condition is written on place, and updation is written on place. But coming to for loop, now initialization, condition, as well as updation. These three expressions are written in only one place. That is, before that, this initialization, this condition, this updation, before we have to take the for loop and body of the statement. Here you remember one point. If you have only one statement, there is no need of brackets. If you have more than one statement, then we should take brackets. Right? The brackets are compulsory. You must take the brackets more than one statement. Right? Now I want to take this is the syntax, and flowchart is almost similar to our while. So now I want to take one example, say for I equal to initialization, I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Okay, no semicolon. Don't take any semicolons. If you have any semicolon, then directly we jump from this statement to end of the statement. Now, single statement, there is no need of brackets. Right. I want to brackets. Example, if you are interested, if you are take the brackets, it is not a problem. But single statement, no need of brackets. Right. Now I want to take here printf. Yeah, but a printf I equal to %t, comma, I. Simple example. What is I value? It is initial value. Initialization is I. I less than, I less than, I less than 0 less than 5. First statement, 0 less than 5. Is it satisfied? Yes. Condition is true. Then we are enter into the body of the loop. Now the statement is one initialization. You check the condition. Condition is true. Then this is the second one. So you print I value 1. After this statement, updation will be occurred. I equal to I plus 1. So observe here, I equal to I plus 1. What is I value now? I value previously 0, 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1, 1. This is the third statement now. Fourth one is, yeah, 0 plus 1, 1. 1 less than 5, you check it. 1 less than 5, yes. 1 less than 5 is true, satisfied. Then again, this block will be executed. I value equal to now. Again, I value is updated. I equal to now I plus 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 less than 5. What will be happen? Now this condition is also satisfied. Then again we are enter into the body of the loop that is called 3 and 4. 4. Next I value equal to I plus 1. 5. 5 less than 5. 3 is satisfied. 4 is satisfied. 5 less than 5. Now, what is this situation? Now, this condition is failed. When this condition is failed, then we are exit from the loop. So, you print 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sorry. 0 is also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, now you remember 1, right? 2, now 3, 3. After 3, better. This is the situation. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, here we have a printing element. Here, the 3 is nothing but a updation. Updation means plus plus or minus minus. This is about the for loop. Now coming to description of this for loop. Yeah, first initialization of the control variable I equal to 1. Only once this assignment is done. And next one condition I less than or greater than, use the relational operators. Right? And next one updation, I is updated or I is incremented or I is decremented. And again check the condition. The condition is satisfied, body of the loop is again executed. This process until till the value of the control variable fails to satisfy the test condition. If the test condition is failed, then there is no output. Other outputs will be executed. This is about the for loop. Now you take the syntax, sorry, that is flowchart, initialization, updation, condition. Okay, false, then out statements are executed. True, then body of the loop is executed. Again, body of the loop is executed until your conditions are failed. This is about the for loop. Now I want to execute some programs using with the for loop. Using with the for loop, we have some many programs are there. I want to share. I want to execute some programs like factorial of given number, Fibonacci series, and sum of even numbers and sum of odd numbers, and find sum of 1 plus 2 square plus 3q plus 1 n power n, so on. Number of series are available here. So you practice all these programs. Now I want to execute some program that is called, here I will have many programs are there. Now I want to execute some program. See, where is the, yeah, take the new window. Now we want to write the factorial of given number. Write a C program. Find factorial of given number. Then is dash include stdio.h. Go to main method. Always execution starts from the main method. Int n fact equal to assigned 1, right? And enough comma I take more variable. Now you read the enter value. Scanf percentage d comma ampersand. Yeah, yeah. Now you have percentage d ampersand and you read the n value. Now go to the for loop for I equal to 1 is assigned to I less than or equal to n, I updation, I increment. Now I want to write here fact equal to fact into I. Now to print the final value, printf factorial of equal to given number equal to percentage d comma. Now what is the n value? N comma. That's it. You're observing here. It is a very small program using with the for loop. I equal to initialization is 1, if the condition is less than or equal to n, updation is I plus plus. So I want to execute. Before execution, we compile and run fact. For same program is written using with while loop also. You practice with while without do while. Yeah, now there is no GUI errors. Now stop sharing here. Go to the execution. So now you observe here n value, what value we are entered? 5. Now factorial of 5 num 5 is equal to 120. Here factorial of 5, small, very small spelling mistake, don't worry about that. That is not our thing. Now 5 factorial equal to 120. So this is the factorial of given number. Right now go to the editor. Right, this is a small program by using the factorial of given number. Right, now it is okay. Now we shall we take one more program? Right, now I want to take one. I want to explain one more program, that is Fibonacci series. 0 comma 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 5 comma 8 star. Fibonacci series, just we have to add the previous two terms. That's it. Dash include TDIO dot main one bucket, declare the variable F0 comma F1 comma F2 comma F. Now F0 equal to 0, F1 equal to 1. After two terms. Printf enter and value. Scanf percentage D percent percentage D comma ampersand. Now you have to print the values for I equal to 0, I less than n, I updation. Open bracket, here we have more than one statement. F2 equal to F0 plus F1. We have to add two terms. Now print F percentage 3D, take a spaces between one value to another value. F2 semicolon. Now before this you print the values like, I want to copy these two lines. Redo 0, after printing F2, now we have to interchange the values. That is called F1 is assigned to F0 and F2 is assigned to F1. Just F2 is assigned to F1. Now this is the Fibonacci series. Compile and execute using the yeah, one error, that is just a small error, that is undeclared variable. Yeah, you declare I also. And now there is no errors. Stop sharing. I want to go for another sharing. Yeah. Now n value equal to 5. Then observe n value equal to 5. 5 times this will be executed 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 0 plus 1, 1, or 1 plus 1, 2, 1 plus 2, 3. Next terms 2 plus 3 will get 5 and 3 plus 5 will get 8. This is about Fibonacci. Now in this session we discussed about the one is while loop, do while loop as well as for loop. So next we will discussing about the concept of arrays. Arrays also a very important concepts. Okay, all of you share to your friends and your colleagues, right? Like this video. Thank you, one and all.